Brian's a really nice guy, what you would class as a gentleman. First met him at Ellenbrook before I was old enough to allow to race, and watch him and the Graham Guard and Graham DeManuel, all them guys in stock production, which was the 400 of the street stocks. And just a nice guy to say g'day to and look around. Then I was looking for a car to buy and brought a car, started racing, and remember the very first R.D.A 100 I went in 1980. Parked Brian one side, Mike Coles the other, and Brian was really friendly and helpful, and sort of got to know him from there. And we used to go to Forestfield together racing on the odd meetings. He'd come up to Northam and race against me up there, but he was just a really nice guy, just what you would class a true gentleman on and off the track. Brian was always very clean, fair driver. His personality reflected his on-track behaviour. Very quiet, very well respected everybody on and off the track. Fierce competitor, would never give you an inch, but then would not stick it into you either. He was always just nice and fair. I love the event, always have done, both as a driver and as a steward. I was lucky enough to get a fourth, and at the time lucky enough to get a second. Won a couple of best presented car awards as well for building new cars both times for the event. But it's my only one real regret in sport that I wasn't good enough to win it. Led it twice, once really late with a big lead, and dropped out with mechanical issues. So second place, first of the losers in 95 behind Rob Bennett, I think from memory, is the best I was going to get, and that's just what I'm going to have to live with. I'm on record as saying that R.D.A 100 is harder to steward than a state or national title. At a state or national title, people just want to become the state champion or national champion. But at the Brian race, people want to win it for lots of different reasons. It might be family tradition to keep trying to win it. It might be the fact that they're a relative of Brian's, that they want to try and do well in it. Or it could be rivalry because so many great competitors come to it from across the country. So it's very, very hard to steward. There's a fair bit of pressure with it. And also I have a passion for the event as well. I've done 21, this is my 22nd year in a row as a steward. It'll be on for young and old. And there'll be people that I'm fairly friendly with that at the end of the day will probably not be happy with me, or I won't be happy with them. But I don't think we'd want it any other way. It's there to win, and everybody that fronts up there is trying to win it, and whoever does is going to be a worthy winner. The Rose and Doe's families have always been R.D.A Ellenbrook Speedway, heart and soul. And 100% behind not only Brian racing, but all Frank and Karen's kids and the Speedway and their events themselves. And it's only fitting that the event was named after Brian. A lot of people think that it was named after Brian because he won it 3 times in a row. And in them days, it was a big achievement to win anything twice, let alone 3 times. But Brian was the driving force in getting the R.D.A 100 event going, getting the $100, which was more than a week's wages back in 74 or 75. And he just kept promoting it and kept pushing it and going visiting other tracks, getting people to come to it. It was his passion, that and stock production racing was his real passion in our sport. And that's the main reason why it got named after him after his death, because he was so passionate about it. And it's the same today. They made sure everybody got something out of the event, and we're always welcome to come back to it. There's no doubt it's the event to try and win for street stocks. And everybody that's in it's got a passion for streeties. And me, with all the classes I deal with, they are still my favourites. Do yourselves a favour, be there to watch it. You're going to see the very best street stock competitors in Australia, plus a few from the eastern states, I believe. You want to see real grassroots, top action race, and make sure you don't miss it.